Well, it was an unbelievably hard decision because Ashley is a player that I and the rest of my staff really appreciate. I think he is a magnificent player, and what he's done for England is second to none. And then, of course, the emerging Luke Shaw, who's had a wonderful season on the back of a good season last year, and of course is capturing all the headlines with his form and his ability. It's two very different things. It's one player who's already got 107 caps and one who's got many, many caps to come. And at the end of the day, it was a decision I had to take, and it was a hard job to ring Ashley and to explain that to him. And I can only be unbelievably grateful for the gracious way that he accepted the decision and accepted that it was a choice I had to make. But there's no point in going into any more details about the two players. Everyone knows what Ashley Cole is and what Ashley Cole can do, and circumstances will prove whether the decision to take the younger player was the right one or not. As I've heard people say, well, if Leighton Baines got injured early on, Ashley might be the best man. Yeah, that's right. But of course, if Leighton Baines didn't get injured early on, then maybe Luke Shaw would be the right option. I had to make a choice, and I've gone for Luke, and I can only say that I'm unbelievably impressed by the maturity and the graciousness that Ashley Cole has shown.
On the flip side, you've selected a player in Frank Lampard who'll be 36 during the course of the tournament. Could you just tell us why you've gone for Frank?
Well, Frank Lampard, I think, is a very important part of our setup still. I mean, you can't compare players in terms of age. You have to think about them in terms of position and in terms of, what they are going to bring to the team. When you talk about fullbacks like Ashley and Luke, you really are making a choice. When you're in midfield, you have many more positions to choose from, and the qualities you're looking for from players in those positions vary. Frank has been captain of the team on many occasions during my 2 years. He's been the vice-captain to Steven Gerrard. He still plays a very important role in his club side, despite the fact he's not as young as some of the other players. And we think his leadership qualities and the qualities that he will bring to us in Brazil, the help he will give us all, and the ability he has as a player, make him a man who fully deserves his selection.
Doing the sums quickly, it looks as if only 6 players have been to a World Cup before. Do you think that's going to be enough experience?
Well, we hope so. I mean, it's like everything else with experience. How do you get experience? You get experience by being given the opportunity. Those 6 who've been there before, once upon a time, they didn't have any experience either. It's a catch-22 situation. We are aware that in this particular group there are players who haven't played their 50-odd games, but I think also that the balance is still quite good. There are still enough players. I mean, for example, Glenn Johnson has put 50 caps, Cahill, Jagielka, Baines, Hart, Gerrard, Rooney. All of these people have got plenty of caps between them, so it would be wrong, I think, to focus totally on the fact that there are some out there who are young and are less experienced, because everyone's inexperienced until the time he gets the chance to show he can do the job.